Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Chelsea and welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be a travel essentials list from Amazon. So everything that you see in this video you can get from Amazon and I will have it linked below. Okay, so I'm just going to get straight into the video. Okay, so the first thing that I would suggest getting for a travel trip from Amazon is this Carego Alarm. So what this is it is basically like a navigation tracker thing, so you can use it for your family to track your navigation. So I'm not going to use it right now because my mum and dad are out and I don't know where they are. So I don't want to use it if they're like sat in the cinema or a restaurant or whatever. Don't really want to disturb them telling them that I'm having an emergency. If you want to have someone follow you, just you're on your own at night, you don't feel safe, or even during the day, if you do feel safe but you just want someone to track you just in case, and what you can do is you could just twist the top and that will set off a notification on your protectors' phones. So you set up people who you want to be a protector and they will be able to track you where you're going. They'll see that you want to be followed. I'm pretty sure if they go into the app at any time, then they can see where you are. If you are in an emergency, you could just pull the top out and that will set off an SOS to all of your protectors. Even if their phones are on silent, it will set off an alarm on their phones to let them know that you need help. The other thing that I love about this device is that if you lose your phone, even if someone steals your phone, you could kind of embarrass them by doing this, but you could just press the button on the bottom, hold it down for a few seconds, and then I don't think you can obviously like stop it if the phone isn't unlocked. So if someone's stolen your phone, you could just, it'll drive them crazy. I mean, they can turn off the phone, I guess. That feature is mainly if you just lose your phone and you can't find it around the house or whatever, then you could just do that. But also if you lose this device, then you can find it with your phone. So it'll tell you the address that it's at. So if you lose this, you can see where it is. It has obviously the GPS tracker. You can see it anytime. I will leave it linked below. You can get it on Amazon, but if you buy it from the website, then you can use my code, which will come up on the screen now. I'm not sure exactly what it is, to be able to get a discount. So yes, I just personally think that this alarm is an absolute must for travel safety. I wish that I had known about it sooner. I definitely would have taken it on my last trip if I'd have known about it. Okay, and then the next thing is a Grail water bottle. I absolutely love this Grail water bottle. It did save me a couple of times when I was in Mexico and Central America. So basically what this is it's a filtered water bottle. You have this section which you fill up with water to the line. Here there is a line on the water bottle, and then you take this section with the lid on, but you leave this part unscrewed slightly and then you push this back together. You do need like both hands and like all of your weight to do it. Obviously when there's no water in it, it's a lot easier, but when that has water in it, it can be actually kind of difficult, to be honest. So yeah, you do need to like have it on a hard surface and push down with both of your hands. But it filters out all of the bacteria, so you can drink from the tap from anywhere and know that you're not going to get ill from it. And you can also fill this up from a stream. So there was actually a point in Mexico where I wish I had this because we went kayaking for the day. We took out a water bottle each, which was about 500 milliliters. And that was it for the entire day out in the sun because we were in a kayak, so there was no shade. Oh my goodness, by the end of that day we were dead. We were so hungry. We actually got stranded as well. You can watch the vlog up here if you're interested. I wish I had this with me because we were in a lagoon, so I'm pretty sure that it was fresh water, so I could have filled this up. Yes, it would have been warm because the water in the lagoon was warm, but it would have been better than being severely dehydrated like we were. Definitely get yourself one of these Grail water bottles. I think that this is one of the best things that you could take traveling with you. You might not need it all the time because a lot of places do provide you with drinking water, but there are also a lot of hostels that won't provide you with drinking water, or as I say, like the kayaking incident, you might find yourself in a situation where you need water that you can't get clean drinking water, so you could fill up from the stream, for example, on a hike. So yes, I'm definitely going to actually remember to bring this with me next time I'm in those kind of situations. So the next thing is actually something that was on my Grail water bottle. It's some of these little hooks. I hate that these ones came wrapped individually in plastic bags. Like, how annoying is this? Like, each of them comes in a plastic bag. I will link these ones down below because they are really good quality and a very good price. but potentially try and find some that don't come wrapped in individual plastic bags, but I will link these exact ones down below for you. But yeah, these are just really good. I used 2 of these on my trip, one on my water bottle so that I could attach it to my bag so that I'm not going to lose it, because obviously it was on the outside of my bag, so I wanted to make sure that it was tied on. And I also used it when I was at the airport and when I was on a bus to sort of tie my things together. So I just like hooked it all together, did this, put on a padlock as well, and yeah, made it all secure. Obviously I didn't put the padlock around this because that would have been stupid because someone could just untie it. But yeah, I did find this handy, and obviously you can use it to hook extra things onto the outside of your bag if you run out of space. So yeah, these little hooks are just great. I also used one to stop my neck pillow from like flinging it around all over my bag, so I just used it to keep it in place on the outside of my bag. So yes, definitely get some carabiner hooks. They are fabulous things. Speaking of my neck pillow, this is my neck pillow. It's been pushed into a very weird shape, but it just comes in this little bag that I hook on the outside of my bag. I am careful now because this knot came undone, so I used to have it on the back, but now I put it on the front just so that I can keep an eye on it, because it did fall off my bag once and I don't want to lose it because I love it. So if I take it out of the bag, it is just like rolled up, so you can unroll it and then you can wear it like this. It does have this little clip at the front that you can do, so it's not going to come off. And actually a lot of the time, how do I undo this? Yeah, so a lot of the time I didn't actually even wear it like a neck pillow. I just sort of like leant on it like this, or actually like just shoved it down the side and leant against the wall. However, but these neck pillows are great because it stops you from getting a stiff neck when you wake up on a bus. I never used to use these unless it was a long journey, but actually I even started using them on just quite short journeys whenever I wanted to sleep, which to be honest is most of the time that I travel anywhere by any kind of transport, I sleep. So this was very handy. Obviously if I'm awake I don't use it, but yes, they are beautiful. This one is sort of like a memory foam feeling. It's so soft. Obviously I will have it linked below. I specifically like this one because it folds up really small, but it also has this cover, so it's not going to get dirty when it's on the outside of your bag. Obviously if it rains, I don't really know how waterproof this is. I did have that situation at one point, but it didn't make a difference because I wasn't planning on using this soon. I didn't even think to check if it was wet. But it feels waterproof to an extent, so like shower-proof maybe. The next thing that you're going to want to get is a reusable fork, knife, spoon thing. I got a plastic one because, well, I used to have a metal one, which I loved. It was amazing, really good quality. And it got through all of the checkpoints, what are they called? Security points, all the airports that I was at on my Central America trip, except for the last one. When I was leaving Guatemala, they took it from me and I was so sad because I loved that little fork. And like, I had tweezers and razors in my bag, but they took away my fork. I don't know where the logic is, but anyway, that one was metal, so I thought I would go for a plastic one because this might be less likely to be taken away. Obviously it does still have the sharp points, but like, I'm sorry, that's not going to hurt anyone. This one also has a knife bit on the side, which I think is pretty good, so you can like cut your food. My last one didn't have that. It just saves plastic. A lot of like airplane cutlery comes wrapped in plastic. It will just save you using them in as many situations as you can help it. Obviously if you think about it, you can tell like the airplane people, oh, I don't need the cutlery, because you have your own. And yeah, just a lot of situations where you won't need to use plastic cutlery, so you can be a bit more environmentally friendly. The next thing is a toothbrush holder. This just is pretty self-explanatory. You can get a pack of 4. I will leave them linked in the description. I really like these ones. I think they came in plastic. Honestly, I can't remember. Amazon, you need to stop wrapping your stuff in plastic. It's annoying. The next thing that I will suggest is to get yourself a money pouch. Obviously this one is sort of made to be worn on the outside just as a normal bum bag. I use it to wear underneath my clothes if I'm like going to be carrying a lot of money. Let's say I go to the bank and I get out some money, then I would put it in here underneath my trousers. It looks kind of weird when you've got your hand down your trousers and then you pull out money, but who cares if your money is safe? Yes, I just think that this is a really great idea really great way to store anything. Let's say you're going on a night out, maybe you can use this. If you're wearing like a skirt or something, you don't have pockets, you can put this under your clothes. It's not going to ruin your outfit because it's underneath, no one can see it. This one is a little bit bulky. I'm pretty sure you can get smaller ones, but I couldn't find any, so I will link this one below. Only issue with this one is actually it's quite big, so it kind of sits like around my hips, so I do need to sew it. Would recommend getting yourself a like safety money pouch. The next thing I will suggest is to get some of these padlocks. These ones specifically because they're bendy, so they fit in all kinds of locks. They fit around your suitcase, they fit in all kinds of hostel lockers. So yes, I definitely recommend the ones with like the bendy thin wire. These come in a pack of 2, so I will link them below. The next thing is this iPad or iPhone stand. Basically, you just put your phone or your iPad in the stand like this. You can charge it while you're using it. So let's say you have meetings, or like me, I teach English online. This stand was really helpful because I could just put my phone or my iPad in here, and then I could have the lessons without like my phone keep slipping down or whatever. Or for example, my iPad case has this, but then it's a really funny angle and it's really low, so obviously this brings it up a little bit. Also means that you can have it in portrait and charge it at the same time. But yes, I just think that this is amazing. It's also really good for on the airplane. If you want to watch a movie but you don't want to have to hold your phone, you could just put this on the tray in front of you and watch your movie. Obviously you can have your phone either way, and it does fold, so it literally takes up no space in your bag. It's just a little corner, and I put this like right at the bottom of my bag, so it's sort of like went with the shape of the bag, so it literally took up no space. The next thing is eye mask. So this one came with actually just one set of these earplugs. I think the other set came with the neck pillow, but I'm not entirely sure. So if you don't fancy wearing your headphones can hurt my ears quite a lot if I wear them for a long time. And sometimes you want to sleep without music. Normally when I'm on public transport, I do listen to music and sleep, but obviously you get better sleep if you're not listening to music. So earplugs are often good to block out any like babies crying or whatever. And then this eye mask, I absolutely love it. It is so soft on your eyes, and it's really thick as well, so it blocks out all of the light, and I just feel like I'm in like my own little bubble when I'm wearing it. And like, it's just this with the neck pillow, my goodness, I get such good sleep on public transport now. It's not even funny. Like I've never really struggled with getting sleep on public transport, but I've never had like good sleep on public transport. But with this and the neck pillow, I actually come out feeling not fully rested, but more so than normal on public transport. So yes, highly recommend getting yourself an eye mask that is thick, soft. So the next thing to get for traveling is a towel. This is one of the thin, lightweight microfiber towels. Pretty much everyone has these when you're traveling if you're staying in hostels, and they're great because not every hostel provides towels. I did actually find a lot of hostels in Mexico provided towels for you, which was really nice. It's like a luxury when a hostel provides a towel and you can use them because they're like fluffy. They're so nice. This one actually came with a pouch where you can roll it up and store it that way, but I actually find that feels like, obviously it's no heavier, but like it feels like it just takes up a lot more space. So I just like to fold it to about this sort of size, and then I just feel like that takes up like barely any space in my bag. It's so lightweight as well, so I actually have 2 of these. I have this one and then a yellow one as well. I use the yellow one for like beach and anything that's not using it after a shower, and then this pink one is just for having showers and like drying my face. They do dry really quickly as well, so you can hang it up and like within a couple of hours it will be dry, unless you got it absolutely soaking wet. But yeah, for the most part they dry very quickly. And then the last thing is these little soap sheets. So this pot came with, I believe, 50 soap sheets, and it was a really good price as well. And basically these just allow you to do laundry in the sink. So I would never really use it for anything bigger than underwear, because if I'm washing anything bigger than underwear, then I'll just go and do laundry. Maybe on like in an emergency, let's say something gets like really dirty and I've only just done a wash, then I might wash it with these, but you would probably have to use quite a few. But I found that for underwear, just one sheet is enough. Or socks or whatever you're washing, these soap sheets are just, they're really good. So basically they're just like little sheets that look like this, and you just put it on whatever it is that you're washing, wet it, and then you can wash it by hand, and it's just makes it really easy. Plus they take up like no space and no weight in your bag, so like why not have them? So that is it for all of the travel essentials from Amazon. I hope that this video has helped you. I hope you enjoyed it. I will have all of the products that I mentioned in this video linked in the description so that you can go and find them. And yes, give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below of any products that you have found really helpful for traveling that you have found on Amazon, so we can all help each other out. And yes, I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone.